Choosing a color palette for a restaurant website can be a challenging process for anybody working in the web design industry. There are many crucial factors that you need to take into consideration when choosing a color palette for your website, such as how the colors affect your customers' minds and decisions. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a few ideas for how to choose a color palette for your restaurant website. This is Elliot with Verpex, and let's get straight into it. Restaurant brand identity. Firstly, you'll want to maintain good color consistency with your restaurant's brand colors and your restaurant website's color palette. This is how you build strong relationships with your customers and help them remember your brand, the restaurant's target customers. Secondly, you want to think about the type of customers that the restaurant is trying to target. A family restaurant will use different color palettes to that of a fine dining restaurant and vice versa. So let's take a look at some examples. The website color palette for Mimi's Café is simple and casual, yet welcoming with a warm family atmosphere. The stiletto red in contrast to the white provides a clear and clean color composition without overdoing it on the whole web layout. This is a great example of how choosing one accent color in addition to black, white and gray is the perfect way to keep your restaurant website super clean and professional. MeetResident.com uses subdued browns with oaky undertones, creating a minimalistic style. These neutral colors make it easy for any type of content to stand out, for example, the photos of the fine cuisine dishes and the website's text. So think about using neutral colors on your restaurant websites to make the images of your dishes pop out. Dasher and Crank is an ice cream parlor website, and they've used vibrant blues and pinks, which is associated with the sweet flavors of ice cream. Again, think about the type of audience your website invites and the type of food you serve when choosing the color palette for your website. Dasher and Crank is the perfect example of choosing the right color palettes to target their audience. Kachina Denver have taken inspiration for their website's color palette from the Mexican flag as they serve Mexican food. However, they've used slightly more neutral tones of red and green, which are easier on the eye and make the rest of the content on the website stand out more. This is another great way to choose the color palette for your restaurant website by getting inspired by something related to the food that you serve in your restaurant, such as a flag. Finally, you can use a website called Coolors.co to choose the color palettes for your restaurant website. I recommend to lock in black, white and gray, and then you can simply hit the spacebar to come up with some color palette ideas for your restaurant website. So there you have it. Those are a few techniques that you can use to choose a color palette for your restaurant websites. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more web design related content. This has been Elliot with Verpex, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.